Hello guys, welcome back to your helper YouTube channel. So today let us learn about insertion of an array. In the last before video I have uploaded about reading the array and printing the array. So in this video let us see about insertion of an array. That means we will be inserting some elements into the given array or taken array. Okay, so let us see the code for it. So for your clarity I have written the code before itself. I am just explaining it now only. So see, so here I have taken hashtag include stdio.h. So this is a definite library which we will use for every code. So this library helps us in taking input and giving output. I means input and O means output. So standard input output header file. Okay, this is standard input output header file. So after the header file, we are reading the array size and the number of elements in the array. Like the elements in the array here we are representing with I. So I have declared I globally and I have taken array size of 100. It may be 100 or I can also take less than 100. I don't know. I have just declared it that I can take up to 100 elements. Okay, that is the limit which I have. So here void array input. It means that array input means we are reading the array. Okay, I have just changed the name here. It can be also taken as read array. It can be taken as print array. Okay, you have to understand it if it is given in different terms. So I have written like this. This is read array and this is print array. So the same thing which I have explained in the last before video, just go and check once that video so that you'll come to know what I have explained. I'm not going to explain it again, but I have written the code because without this insertion will not work. So I have written this also. Now let us go to the array insertion. So here void array insert, what we need position, element, and we need the number of elements in the array. Okay, here n is number of elements in the array. So let us see the for loop. So from I is equals to n minus 1, from the last we are learning the for loop, not from the starting. So from the last before one element, last but the one element we are running from there. Okay, so from there till I greater than or is equals to position minus 1. I should be greater than or is equals to position minus 1 by decrementing the I value. So let me show you that. See, this is the array I am taking. Here I have taken 1, 2, 3 and 4 elements. This is the array. So from n minus 1, here n is what? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3, right? Number of elements is 4, index is 3, right? So 4 minus 1 till third element, till here only, from here only will start. Okay, so till position I is greater than or is equals to position minus 1. So if the position is, this is 1, 2, 3 and 4, the positions are this, I have to insert the element at second. We will stop here only. Okay, we will stop at the same position or before that position. That is what the for loop does by decrementing 1 value. Okay, so to run this for loop we are decrementing 1 value, and now the array of I plus 1 is equals to array of I. So what we are doing, to insert the element here we have to create a space here, right? We have to create a space here. So we will be moving this element to the next one, this element to here, this element to here, and then here block will be empty. So then we will enter, we'll insert whatever the element we need. For suppose I need to insert 10 here, 10 will be inserted here by moving all these by other side. Okay, so array of position minus 1 will be ELE. ELE means what is the element which we need to insert it, that will be inserted in the position minus 1, like here. Okay, and return n plus 1. N is what? Number of elements. Why are we doing plus 1 is, see, before we have 4 elements only. When we have inserted one element, it will become 5, right? It will get incremented. So I have written n plus 1. Whatever the elements will be before, that will be incremented by plus 1. So this is the insertion of an array code. Okay. So this is the main function. Look at it once. The main function will be easier one if you know the C coding. It will not be difficult. So main, we have declared. I have declared n, pause and ELE because I have not declared them globally here. So I have declared them here. Okay. So what I am doing is, I am printing the statement that enter the size of an array. I am reading it, and then I am printing the statement that enter the array elements. Then when we are entering the array elements, we are reading them, and then we are printing them. So I have just recalled the function names here. I have just called the function names here. I have not written the code here. I have just called them. Like when I am reading them, I have called array input, and when I am printing them, I have called array output, and then enter the position and element to insert. So I have to read two here, position and element. I have read them. So now what we are calling here, array insertion. We have to insert here, right? So I have called the function name array insertion, which contains position, element and n. So at last I'm printing the total array after inserting the, which is the element which we need. Okay. So here the output will be printed finally after inserting the element which we need. So this is how we will do the insertion in the arrays. Let me show you the code once from the starting, so that take a screenshot. It will help you to understand after the video also. If you need the explanation of reading or printing the array, just go back to the last week's video. You'll get to know. So this is array insertion, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.